Hi, it's Jen from Phillips Flips. Let's do an update from our last Goodwill haul. The first step is removing all tags and washing all the soft goods. As a reminder, the total cost of this Goodwill haul was $52.22. These disco cups were purchased for personal usage and the cost was $4.27. These items were also purchased for personal usage and the total cost was $8.54. That makes the total cost of items purchased for personal usage $12.81. The next thing I did was process the 4 puzzles by putting them together and taking pictures. Puzzles don't make a lot of money, but I always enjoy doing them. Each of these puzzles cost me $1.99 plus tax for a total of $8.52. I then listed each puzzle for sale with a cost between $6 and $8. Next, I worked on the miniature outhouse. Originally, I had purchased this to give as a gift to my father, and if you know him, you know why. But because it was going for so much on eBay, I thought I needed to try to sell it first. It was purchased for $3.99 for a total cost of $4.27 with tax. I settled on a listing price of $19.99. Next, I worked on the Pokemon board game. My cost was $2.13 and my listing price is $19.99. Next, I worked on the Goodnight Moon plush. It had a buy-in cost of $1.06 and I listed it for $9.99. Next up is the Eric Carle elephant. The buy-in cost was $4.27 and I listed it for $9.99. The set of 5 stockings cost me $5.30 and I settled on a listing price of $39.99. The buy-in price of the Minnie Mouse was $1.06 and I listed it for $5.99. The buy-in cost of this baby Lovey was $1.06 and I listed it for $17.99. The buy-in price for this Donald Duck Scentsy plush was $4.27 and I listed it for $19.99. The buy-in price for this vintage stocking was $1.07 and I listed it for $19.99. The buy-in price for this Goofy Scentsy plush was $4.27 and I listed it for $19.99. The buy-in price for the Mickey Mouse was $2.13 and I listed it for $9.99. So here are the final results. The initial cost was $52.22. There was $12.81 that was for personal usage, leaving $39.41 of items to flip. The potential total sale would be $216 if everything sold at that top cost. When figuring my total profit, I like to subtract 30%. This leaves a total potential profit of $151.20. If you subtract the cost of goods, you end up with $111.79 profit. Not too shabby for a quick stop at the Goodwill. If you're interested in any of these items, my eBay store is linked in my profile. Thanks for watching Phillips Flips. Tune in next week for another episode.